Hello. Thanks for coming in after class today. Go ahead and take a seat. So, I noticed that you've been kind of daydreaming in class a little bit. Do you know what we're learning about? The American Revolution, correct? So, can you tell me a little bit about why you've been daydreaming? Okay, you've been paying attention, though? Okay, so I do think that I do want to test your knowledge. I'm going to give you a little pop quiz today, okay? So if you could just write down your answers in your notebook and then you'll turn it in to me today, okay? Alright. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is it's going to be a matching part, okay? So I'm going to give you, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some terms and then you're going to match it with the definition, okay? So we've got the term, which will be A. It's going to be siege. Okay. B is patriot. C, Minutemen. Okay. D is Tory. And E is unalienable rights. Okay, so these are the four terms, and I'm going to read you a definition and you're going to match. So on your paper, I want you to write number 1, and you're either going to put A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so colonists who were ready to fight with hardly any notice. Was that A, siege, B, patriot, C, Minutemen, D, Tory, or E, unalienable rights? So you're just going to write either A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, number 2, 3 basic principles that everyone is entitled to: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. 3 basic principles that everyone is entitled to: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Is that siege, patriot, Minutemen, Tory, or unalienable rights? Okay, right now, so you should have 1, 2, 3 written on your paper. Okay, so number 3, a situation in which soldiers surround a city or fort. Is that A, siege, B, patriot, C, Minutemen, D, Tory, E, unalienable rights? Okay. Right, number 4, a colonist who was still loyal to England after the war began. So it's A, B, C, or D, or E. So a colonist who was still loyal to England. Ready? Okay. Number 5, a person loyal to the American cause or the revolution against England. A, B, C, D, or E. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I want you to write the number 6 down, okay? Alright, so for number 6, which is not a nickname for the American side? A, rebels, B, Tories, C, patriots. Which is not a nickname for the American side? A, rebels, B, Tories, C, patriots. So you just write down A, B, or C. Okay, ready? So, number 7. Which side fired the first shot to start the war? A. America. B. Great Britain. C. Nobody knows. Which side fired the first shot to start the war? A. America. B. Great Britain. C. Nobody knows. Okay, number 8. The shot heard around the world took place at A. Lexington and Concord. B. Bunker Hill. The shot heard around the world took place at A. Lexington and Concord. B. Bunker Hill. Okay, so number 9. Ethan Allen received the help of who? A. John Hancock. B. William Howe. C. Benedict Arnold. Ethan Allen received the help of who? A. John Hancock. B. William Howe. C. Benedict Arnold. Okay, number 10. Which is not true concerning the Battle of Bunker Hill? A. The Americans held the high ground. B. The British charged up the hill. C. The Americans suffered more casualties or deaths. D. Americans conserved ammo by not shooting till you see the whites of their eyes. E. The British captured the hill. A, B, C, D, or E, which is not true. Okay, ready? Number 11. Which is not one of the reasons or parts of the Declaration of Independence? A. Natural rights of mankind, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. B. Wrongs of King George. C. USA is born. D. All were parts of the Declaration of Independence. Ready? Okay. If you need me to read anything again, I can. Okay. Number 12. On what date was the Declaration of Independence signed? A. July 4th, 1775. B. July 4th, 1776. C. July 4th, 1777. D. July 4th, 1976. Okay, ready? 13. What was the significance of common sense? A. To explain in common language why a break from England is necessary. B. To force Americans to break away from England. C. To encourage Americans to give England one more chance. A, B, C. Which one? Okay, number 14. Who was the main author of the Declaration of Independence? A. Thomas Paine. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. Ben Franklin. Alright, so we're going to do another activity. So this will be the last part. On your paper, I want you to write 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I'm going to write a name, and you're going to tell me if they're American or British, okay? Which side they were on, okay? So we've got General William Howe. So General William Howe. And you're either going to write A next to their name or B. So A if they were on the American side, B if they were on the British side. Okay. Minutemen. So if Minutemen were on the American side, write A. If they were on the British side, write B. George Washington. Ethan Allen. finished with that, go ahead and just write your name at the top, and I will grade your paper and see how you did. And that will tell me if you've been paying attention or daydreaming, and if you'll need some extra tutoring for this. Okay, I can take that, and I will get this back to you tomorrow in class. Okay, great. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.